Mo just finished praying Isha. Now, after praying Isha, he goes through a bunch of nofap videos talking about here's why you relapse or whatever. Little does he know these cringy YouTubers put women on the thumbnails for the sole purpose of you relapsing on nofap and then just relying on their videos for your support. Mo then checks to see if the coast is clear, if his parents are awake or not, goes on Instagram, and before we know it, he's down the rabbit hole on a haram website. Right before he relapses, he asks himself, is it worth it, is it not? Ah, screw it, man. I'm gonna do it anyway. Might as well just make Toba after. Might as well repent. The time is now 3 a.m. Wait, it almost feels like, and he checked his phone 5 minutes ago. The time was 10 p.m. Ugh, I can't keep doing this. I can't keep slipping and then making Toba and repenting. Those several hours of just dopamine, none of it was worth it, not even for a split second. Because the post-nut clarity that he feels, that I'm sure you feel too, when you relapse on nofap, it's never worth it. He gets up, makes ghusl, prays, and tells himself that this is going to be the last time that he ever relapses again, only to be on a 3-day nofap streak before it hits him again. Now meet Zubair. Zubair's been on nofap for longer than any of us can even comprehend. The secret? That he's not even on nofap. He doesn't care about nofap. He's married, but even if he wasn't married, he still wouldn't be relapsing on nofap because he doesn't care about that. He's too busy filling his life up with more meaningful, important tasks like going to the gym, making money, maybe going to school, helping his parents, helping his family, and just trying to be a force of good in this corrupt world. Zubair understands that when you make nofap your priority, you're attributing so much importance to it in your mind that it becomes your everything. Every waking second is a moment of resistance to something that probably won't even be there if you would just focus on other things in your life. Zubair wakes up with Fajr and he doesn't go back to sleep after Fajr because he knows that there's barakah in the early hours of the morning. He then conquers his tasks one by one, either on his business or going to the gym, running errands. And when he's done with the day, he's already knocked out. He hits 5 out of 5 prayers minimum, spends time with his family and his wife and his kids, and before all this, would just be consumed with some other hobby, or making more money, or being at the masjid. Ironically, he's been on the longest nofap streak without even caring about nofap. The more that you attribute mental energy into one thing, the more it's going to be on your mind. I believe that the nofap community has many benefits because that exposes the youth to a realm of self-improvement that they didn't even know existed before. Many of us growing up in the West, unfortunately, we go through the public school system and our PE, physical education teachers, gym teachers, they would tell us that it's very normal to touch yourself, to engage in PMO, to watch haram. It's very normal. Matter of fact, it's healthy. It's abnormal if you don't do these things. So we grow up looking at these men that are deemed the authority in school, and they're giving us the worst advice that you can even imagine. Whereas science has shown that watching P can lead to one of the most disastrous neurochemistry imbalances in your brain possible. It robs you of your spiritual energy. It robs you of your electrolytes. You literally feel like ass when you're done. And Islam tells us not to. Islam tells us not to commit zina, even zina of the hand. Islam tells us that we have to get married. The Prophet ﷺ tells us if you're young and you have the ability to get married, when he was talking to the shabab, the youth, to get married. And if you can't, then fast, because fasting will diminish your sexual power. So if you still feel that after preoccupying your day-to-day life with tasks and keeping busy and being more productive and being a high-value man, if you still have energy after that, then fast Mondays and Thursdays. It's sunnah. If you can't, fast more. And just stop thinking about it. I'm not going to tell you to have a screw it mentality. I'm not going to tell you to just be careless and if you relapse, you relapse. No, of course not. It's still haram. But if you stop caring about it and you relapse once or twice, but it's not that big of a deal, and you just continue living your life and you make yourself busy with other things, eventually you will stop caring about it. This is only for those that clearly what you're doing is not working right now. Because we all know those YouTubers that they have these high ass streaks, like I'm on day 90 of NoFap, and then the next day you see a video from them saying I relapsed. And make dua to Allah. Trust me when I tell you this. And go a little bit deeper into this and how to make your life busy and more high value in my coaching at FaiyadFit.com. Hit the link in the description and book a free call with me. And if you made it to the end, comment your thoughts down below. Like the video, share it with one of your friends that clearly needs it. Share with Mo. And I'll see you in the next video, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.